Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordene if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a full face of new products. So if you're interested in what I'll be trying out, keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to be going in with is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. I'm finally trying out this foundation. I've had it for a while, but I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to go in with my Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas, because that's the primer I've been using lately. And apply that. Don't mind the burn on my hand. Like, I burnt myself so bad like a week and a half ago. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't put a band-aid on today. So this foundation does have a pump, which is great. I had the shade 125 Coconut, and it also has hyaluronic acid. So it's supposed to be a hydrated foundation that gives up to 12 hours of continuous hydration, visibly improves the look of skin. It has medium coverage with a radiant finish, doesn't clog pores, and it is dermatologist tested. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna start off with one pump, and then we'll see how it goes. It's a slight scent. The color is good. All right, that one pump didn't do anything, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so this is what my complexion is looking like so far. I think it looks pretty. I did about 2.5 pumps of foundation. I did add majority of it on my cheeks where I have more dark spots. That's where I break out a little bit more. But so far, I think it looks really nice. Definitely a medium coverage, and then you can see that nice glow to the skin, which I'm enjoying so far. So we'll definitely see how it wears. But I'm gonna go in with concealer. Nothing new today, but I'm gonna go in with my Dior Skin Correct in the shade 5N. It's a color correct. I love this concealer. I'm gonna be going in with my Colored Raine sponge. For concealer, I'm gonna be going in with the Beauty Blender concealer because I haven't showed it on camera since I did the initial review. I do like the concealer. I definitely do not need a lot. The shade that I have in the Beauty Blender concealer is 4.20W. Alright, so this is what my complexion is looking like so far. I'm just going to go in and set my under eye area with a mixture of my Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced and my Mented loose powder in the shade Medium Deep. This is kind of my go-to combination at the moment. I love it. Okay, so I always just mix some in the top of the Too Faced container because the Too Faced has that little separator there, and I just use it until it's finished and I mix more. So I'm just going to make sure my under eye area is pretty smooth. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques setting brush and just picking up a little bit of that combination. So I just have my T-zone set for now. I am going to go in with a bit of my Sephora Micro Smooth powder just to set where I bronze. So I'm going to use this brush. Now I'm going to be going in with the Alamar Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I have it in the shade Dark. So the packaging looks like that. And this is what the inside looks like. So it has a mirror, and then you have your brightener, bronzer, and deepener. that you can use. So I'm gonna actually go in with the brightener and see how that looks. I have used this palette before, but I haven't used the brightener. So let's see. Oh, it picks up a lot. So that is what one side with the brightener looks like. I don't think I'm a fan of a brightening powder. I just like my regular setting powder. I don't know. I felt like my under eyes were smoother until I put that powder on, and now it looks a little heavy. I just gotta balance it out though. Yeah, we're gonna have to spray that down. And so that's what it looks like. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have put my setting powder on before I put the brightener on, but it doesn't look blurring to me, so I'm not a fan of that. But let me just go in with the bronzer because I actually do like the bronzer and the deepener. I'm gonna go in with the Cinnamon Sugar right here bronzer. It's so pretty. Show you what that looks like. Look at that. All right, I am gonna go in with the deepener now. So that shade right there is called Oi Marina. Oi Marina. I do not know how to speak Spanish. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Oi Marina. Morena. Oi Marina. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. All right. So I'm putting that right underneath my cheekbone. So look at that. Ooh, so pretty. This is gonna be so pretty in the summertime. If we can go anywhere. All right, so that is what the bronzer looks like so far. So next I'm gonna be going in with blush. This is from MAC. This is the Glow Play blush in the shade Groovy. I picked this up a while ago. Have yet to play with it. But that's what the packaging looks like, so pretty. And it is more of a, like a putty cream to powder texture, which is beautiful. I love this color. I was so ready for spring when I picked this up. All right, so I'm using this ABH brush. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God, look at that. So pretty. I like this formula. Oh my God, it blends out so nicely. Wow. I'm gonna have to pick up another one. I was just saying that I wish more brands would make cream blushes, and it's just like they're coming with the cream blushes. MAC has one, Fenty's coming out with some mid-April. I am just ready for the cream blushes. You don't even understand. So yeah, that's what the blush is looking like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some eyebrows and I'll show you what I'll be using for my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna be moving on to my eyes now, zoomed a little bit closer. I'm gonna be going in with the colored Raine Vivid Pigments and Shadow eyeshadow palette. So it came back, I think they reformulated where all the shadows are now vegan. So this is what it looks like, pretty colorful. I am gonna be using the more subtle colors today, unfortunately. But we'll play around with it at a later date, don't worry. So I already have my eyes primed. I'm using a mixture of concealer with the Anastasia eyeshadow base. And the first color I'm gonna be going in with is gonna be this color up here, which is called Sauce. I'm gonna use more of a flat like blending brush. This one's from Wet n Wild, and pop that on the outer corner. So next I'm gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush and go in with the shade Cruisin' right there to blend out the edges. Ooh, that's cute. So in the crease. I'm gonna go back in with a bit more of sauce just to re-emphasize the pigment since we blended it out. Alright guys, so I went in and cut my crease. I am now gonna go in with the shade Unbothered right here on my lid. Okay, so that's in the inner corner of my lid, and then next I'm gonna go in with the shade Splash and pop it on the center of my lid. And I'm gonna go in with Lemon Drop right in the crease. Alright, so this is what my eyes are looking like. The shadows are pretty pigmented. They blend very nicely. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and, if I could find it, pop my Coconuts 12-Hour crayon from Sephora collection in my waterline. Put on some, oh, I need to show you the mascara I'm gonna use. So let's do that first. Let's put on mascara. So the mascara I'm gonna be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. So I have this little travel size. It's very reminiscent of the Fenty mascara. But this brush is more of a hourglass brush. So it looks like that. It's supposed to give you more volume. So let's try this on. Oh wow, that's nice. Okay, so that's what one eye looks like, and then the other eye without mascara. Please do not mind my child running up and down the steps. Yes. Okay, so that is what the mascara looks like. It's a pretty nice mascara. You get a lot of separation and volume as well. I only did one layer, but I'm sure if you layered this up and did another coat, you would get a lot of fullness. But I'm gonna put on false lashes, so I don't want to put on too much mascara. But so far, so good. So finally, I'm gonna go on with lips. I'm using the BFF4 from ColourPop as my lip liner. For my lip color, I'm gonna be using the Colored Raine Caramel Liquid Lipstick. And the color looks like this before I put it on with lip liner. So that's what the color looks like. So very warm nude. So pretty. So last but not least, we're going in with lip gloss. I'm gonna be popping on the Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Coquetta. Why am I looking at it like I don't put this on all the time? Alright guys, I really like how everything turned out. I've had my makeup on for about 3 hours, to be honest, because I've been in and out of some conference calls for work. So the foundation I've had on for 3 hours, it looks pretty good right now. I feel like it doesn't look that hydrating though. So we'll see how it wears. I'll keep it on for another 5 hours so we can have an 8-hour wear test. It's not my favorite at the moment though. It looks okay, but I have other foundations that I've been loving. And at the moment, I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see how it looks at the end of the day. So as for the other products that I used today, let's go in and talk about the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I love the bronzers in this. So you have the middle bronzer and the deepener. I love those two. The under eye brightener is not my favorite. Probably won't get a lot of use out of that, but the bronzers are definitely it. Definitely it. I like it. So if you were interested in bronzers from the brand, I think that you would be happy with your purchase. And if you like a little bit more of a brightness under your eye area, you might like that powder. But for me, the issue was the way that it settled in my under eye area, especially for somebody who's drier skin. I just felt like it was accentuating the dryness on my skin. So not a fan of the brightening powder, but everything else beautiful. I would definitely recommend. The eyeshadow palette, this is beautiful. It blended so well. So the colors that I used were Sauce, Is that cruising or crushing? Crushing, splash, and unbothered, as well as lemon drop. Those worked really well. I am interested in playing with those purples because Colored Raine does purples pretty well, but these are like more, they're all mattes. So I'm interested in trying that out. I'll do another look with this palette, but I love it. I did it when it was on pre-order. I ordered it when it was on pre-order, so I think I got it for 50% off. I don't remember what the price was, but it's a good palette. So next is this MAC Glow Play blush. I really like this. It's a really nice cream blush. It's more of a cream to powder, so it dries down a little bit more, but I just like the flush of color that it gave my complexion. Really, really love this. I'm probably gonna pick up another color because that was nice. The lip color, bomb. I love the color. I love the color. Colored Raine has a really nice matte lipstick formula. As you guys know, I'm not really a fan of matte lipsticks. I wear a lot of gloss, but this one's pretty comfortable. I've worn it by itself before. It's pretty comfortable, and it just looks really pretty on deeper skin tone if you're looking for that warm nude. For the Anastasia mascara, I do like what it did for my lashes. It gave a lot of volume. I do have on false lashes. My bottom lashes look really good. The only thing is I have sensitive eyes, and I can feel it kind of like burning and itching right now. So I'm not sure if it's the red pigment from the eyeshadow palette or the mascara, but I'm feeling like it's the mascara because I can feel it right on my lash line. So I don't know if it has some kind of oil or something that's probably irritating my eyes, but I can feel it definitely. I'm gonna wear it by itself and see if it was the mascara, and I'll keep you guys updated, but right now it's kind of burning my eyes. I've had on the eyeshadow for a minute because I told you I was in and out of conference calls, and it wasn't burning, but I feel like it's the mascara. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I think that is it for all the new things that I tried out today. I'll keep you guys updated on the foundation. I'll come back at the end of the day and let you know how that is. All right guys, so it's the end of the night, and this is what my makeup is looking like. So I do have my glasses on. I'm pretty blind. It's been a long day, you guys. It's been a really long day. Let me take off my glasses so you can see what this foundation is looking like. But I've had my makeup on for 9.5 hours. The lip is still on. I've had that on for about 6 hours. I did eat dinner as well and drank lots of water, and it's still on, so that's amazing. But let me zoom in so that you can see. I need to see. I can't see without my glasses, but I'll take it off so I can show you what this is looking like. Don't mind my under eyes. Like I mentioned, it's been a long day, so my concealer is gone, but this is what my complexion is looking like. So I feel like it looks a little patchy. Like, can you see what I'm saying? Like, it looks a little patchy, like right here. And it's not my glasses, because right there you can see my glasses mark. Like, I feel like it's breaking apart. It's only been 9 hours. My forehead looks pretty good. It's pretty smooth up there. But as for like this area of my face, it doesn't look that good. I feel like if I wore it any longer, it'd probably break apart on me. It's supposed to be, is it 12 or 16 hour wear? Sorry, one or the other. So it's supposed to be a longer wearing foundation, but still hydrated. I think it looks pretty, like the finish is pretty. But as for like the longevity and the wearability, is it because I have like all these cream products on? I feel like it's breaking apart on me. It's not my favorite foundation actually. Now that I'm inspecting it in the mirror. That's kind of disappointing. I definitely have some more foundations that I would definitely grab instead of this one. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't recommend this one. It's not bad, but I don't know. Like for long wear, it's supposed to be long wear. I don't feel like it's giving me that at all, especially because I've been in the house. I mean, I know it's been a long day, but it shouldn't affect like this area of my face. If anything, my under eyes, but yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Everything will be linked down in the description box down below if you're interested in trying anything out. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.